Hey guys, Kenny here. Hey, I get a lot of questions about gardening and what I do when I garden and plant things, and I figured I'd give you a little tour of what I got going this year. I decided this year I'm not going to buy any flowers from the nursery. I'm going to do it all from seed. So let's start out here. This is toward the garage here. These, I believe, are a daisy, a type of daisy that I took off of a plant that I had last year that was really good. So they came out nice. I used these little planters here, these little greenhouse planters I bought off of Amazon. You get 5 of them for like 20 bucks and they work great. Anyway, so the daisies, they're coming up. This is a mum from Hank. We transplanted it last year from some of his growth and it's doing well. Here's my favorites here, the nasturtiums. That's from my friend Bruce's shop. Bruce, he told me, buy nasturtiums. They do really well. And those, honestly, I did not do anything with the seed. This is seed that just fell from the old plants. You can see the old plants are back there. It just fell from the old plants and took root of its own. So nasturtium's a beautiful red, like a poppy flower. Works really nice in the environment. Looks really good. And the birds, bees love them. All right, what else we got here in the front? We got a bunch of sedum and the sedum type plants. This is lily. It's a lily. I remember that, Hank. We've got some more stuff that I just went from the plant. Uh-oh, something's eating it. What's eating it? Something is eating this. Uh-oh, who ate the buds off of this? Some critter. Anyway, hopefully they don't eat these because it looks like it's going to be nice flowers. Anyway, more of Hank's mums transplanted. Here's what's left of what was in those greenhouses. In a couple days I'll throw those in. I've got the marigolds. I love marigolds. That I planted literally about 200 seeds in one of these containers. That's about what came up. I transplanted it into here the other day, so that'll be my marigold patch. We've got more mums from Hank. We've got other mums that just came up from last year. And down here we've got the remnants of a Toro recycler that you'll see that video shortly. These are Vinca. Vinca come up great. There's Vinca right here and there. Beautiful Vinca plants, and they should be coming up soon. More of Hank's mums. Another mum that I had that came up on its own. I don't know what that is. Some marigolds that just came up on their own from seed. So more of that. Another lily there that I planted. Another plant's probably not going to make it. I don't know what it is. My wife had it in a little teeny pot. So another marigold, some more Vinca down here. And the only thing I bought this year, I bought some of this stuff called Japanese forest grass. I like the way it looks. It's a nice lime greenish yellow color. It's called Japanese forest grass, and I couldn't get it around here for under $30 for a quart container. And I said, I'm not paying $30 because I wanted 5 or 6 of them. So Hank up in Plantsville, Connecticut, Henry Morawski, check out his channel. He said, Kenny, I got them up here for $10.99. I'm like, what? So I drove up there one day, and Hank and I had breakfast and last Friday. Then we went to the nursery called Allie's Nursery in Plantsville, Connecticut. Beautiful place. And I bought the 6 that he had on the floor. I bought this thing here. I forget the name of it. Hank can tell me what it is. It's a spice, so I know it's a spice. And then I bought this thing here. Nuchira. I don't know what that is, but it looks really pretty, and Hank says it grows pretty well. So that's what I bought. My hostas are doing good. I have elephant ear hosta. I've got these prickly bushes. I don't know what they are. I'll be thinning out here. I have trees growing in here. I have Japanese maples. I have other things. I thin those out or I transplant them to the backyard. We have creeping phlox. The creeping phlox always comes back every year. Beautiful color around Easter time, then it's green the rest of the year. These, I don't know what they are. They've got pretty stalks of like a reddish color. This one here, I don't know. I think that's a white flower on that one. Again, perennials. I only buy perennials. I try to, so that way they come up. We got poison ivy. Got to get rid of that. Another one of those with a Japanese maple seedling from this big tree, trying to creep its way up. A more elephant ear. And then these 3 plants, I bought these at Home Depot 3 years ago. They keep coming back every year, and I've got a mulch in here. But in the meantime, they're coming back, and they're doing pretty well. I got my emerald euonymus, which I trimmed back. All right, more of the grass, the other 3 that I planted. All right, I forget what these are called, but they're really hardy, and I love the color. It's like a lime green. All right, rest of the seedlings. Uh-oh, critters. See what the critters do? They're burrowing holes. They're trying to find stuff. Get out of here, critters. I want my plants to survive. They think there's something buried in with them. Anyway, got this thing. I don't know what it is. It's very hardy. It flowers very well. I still have to do some weeding here. But we have our daylily, which is the town flower here. And this year I was surprised. I had a foxglove plant last year that was 1 or 2 stalks of foxglove, and it says it takes 2 years for it to fully develop. Well, this year I have probably 10 or 12 foxglove plants. They grow to about 4 feet tall, beautiful flowers, and I'm looking forward to having those bloom. Again, the grass that I bought, the Japanese forest grass, that was a wild grass last year that I bought, and it pretty much died out and got a couple shoots coming off of it, but hey, it is what it is. I still have to buy some mulch to mulch this area. Then I got my side yard full of hostas. I love hostas. Great shade-loving plant. Right next to the central air, which I had to turn on yesterday because it was hot yesterday. Another plant here. I don't think this is a butterfly bush, but it's a plant that the bugs love it. The bees love it. The birds love it. I got to trim it back. It's a little big, but the birds, everybody loves it. The backyard, I've got to do a little more trimming. Another elephant ear hosta out of control. I got to trim it back. These sedums, I have to trim back the old flowers from last year. Get rid of the poison ivy. That's not good. Get rid of the old buds from the hydrangeas so that they'll come back. I've got some ornamental grass that's like overgrowing. I got to transplant some of that. We've got more sedums that got to be trimmed, some hydrangea. Tulip trees, which are very invasive. I have to get rid of that. I'll do that not today, maybe tomorrow. And another hydrangea and a weed. I don't know what the heck that is, like a milkweed in the back. I got to get rid of that. All right, now we're going up to the deck. I had sunflower last year in here, big sunflower plant. Now there's 2 plants that came up this year. Now I don't know if one is a sunflower. If anyone knows what those leaves look like, if you think it's a sunflower, let me know. I don't want to pull the other one out and the other one dies. I don't know. I don't know what it is. So I'm hoping it's sunflower, one of them. I got a little basket here. Calibrachoa, whatever that is. And then my tomatoes. I've got all different types of tomato in here, from grape tomatoes to cherry tomatoes to slicing tomatoes, beefsteak tomatoes, 4th of July tomatoes. All of those are just planted yesterday, so we will water them up. It's supposed to rain, so I'm not really going to water. They'll get the rain today. And basically, that's it for my plants. Look at that milkweed. That's a heck of a milkweed. I think I'll get rid of that. Anyway, that's it for the garden tour of what I do. I still have all the overgrowth in the back. Hopefully, next year, you'll see a shed here. Nice big shed. I can start working on stuff. That's my plan. You can see my neighbor's trees here got, I don't know if that's frostbite or what, or deer urine or what that is, but a lot of them got attacked. I'm surprised. They've been doing good for a few years now. I don't know why, but they sort of got attacked. All right, on the house here, nothing on the side yard, just grass. Some weeds in here on the side. Eventually I'll build a wall, but and that's it. Then you got Ken's small engines and everything else going on. So just wanted to show you what I got going on in the yard and in the plants. Everyone's always asking me how the gardening's going. I love gardening. So got any questions about what I do or gardening in general? There's a channel I frequent called Budget Gardening with Vida Loca. She's up in New Hampshire, a couple states up, and roughly the same zone as me for attacking flowers and things like that with the climate. So check her out, Budget Gardening with Vida Loca. I'll throw a link in the description for that as well. And that's it. So we will talk to you guys soon. I got to get back. This Toro is now done and running, and now I got to attack a Kohler 6.75 Courage X7. Got to get that running. It won't start. Same thing happened last year, just clean out the carburetor. Then we got a Honda there. It's leaking fuel out the carb. Hopefully just a needle and seat. All right, guys, that's it for now. We'll talk to you soon.